Hi, everybody. This is lesson 3's homework for Tuesday. And we're going to use the centimeter ruler that you made today to measure objects in the book. Now, this is the homework helper page on page 45 of your 6th seed book. And this is this page is just to remind you of what we worked on in class. So we use the centimeter ruler to measure the picture, and we know how to line this up. The end of my ruler is going to go right on that first line. And since my centimeter ruler is numbered, I don't have to count all of all the little hash marks. I can just see where it finishes up. And I can see that it is 4 centimeters long. So lining up the end of it with that first mark and then seeing where the next one goes. So we're going to be asked to measure the lengths of the sides. So we have side A, side B, and side C. If I'm measuring side A, I'm going to turn my ruler to the side, and again we can see that this line is 4 centimeters long. Side B, then I'm going to line up the end with that side and here, and we'd get 9 centimeters long. And side C, again, I'm lining it up, and we have 8 centimeters long. So we always want to make sure we include the units. This isn't just 4 what? 4 centimeters, 9 centimeters. The last kind of question that we're going to have is how much shorter is side C than side B? We have to compare these two sides. We have these two numbers. So we measured the length of each side, and now we're going to compare those lengths. And when we're comparing two lengths, we want to know the difference between two numbers. The difference means we are subtracting. So it's going to be the larger side 9 minus the shorter side A, and the difference between those two numbers is 1. We can also see that on the ruler, which works sort of like a number line. Here is the length of side B, and here is the length of side C, and the difference is only 1 centimeter. Okay, so let's get started with tonight's homework. We're going to be doing exactly those things. So now this is on page 47. We're going to use the centimeter ruler that we made, and we're going to measure the picture of the fish. Now, we're measuring the fish, not the bubbles or anything else that might be in the picture. They're asking us to measure just the fish. So I line the edge of my ruler up with this side, and I check which mark is on the other side. I don't need to count. I can look just where the end line is, and I can see that it is 3 centimeters. So I'm going to write the picture of the fish is 3 centimeters long. So now we have a fish tank. So again, you're going to take your centimeter ruler. You're going to line up one side, and you're going to line it up with the other side. So this one is about, I'm not getting an exact, but I would say it is about 14 centimeters. Is that what you're seeing with your ruler? It is about 14 centimeters long. So now, how much longer? The picture of the fish tank is this many centimeters longer than the picture of the fish. So again, I can subtract and say 14, which is the larger number, minus 3, which is the smaller number. Or I can look here on my centimeter ruler number line, and I can count back 14 minus 3. So the difference between 14 and 3, I'm going to count back. 1, 2, 3. And the difference is 11. There are 11 centimeters between 14 and 3. 14 minus 3 is 11. The fish tank is 11 centimeters longer than the picture of the fish. We have one last page. This is easy, isn't it, the measuring? All right. So this is in measuring sides. So we have 4 different sides on this very squished up trapezoid. Side A is the top. So go ahead and take your ruler. Make sure you line up this edge with this edge. And then see where this one is. I'm going to check mine in a minute. Go ahead and measure. Line it up with that corner. And it comes to 3 centimeters. This is side B on this side. So we're going to line up this corner with this corner. And we have, again, we don't need to count them. We look at that last number, 6 centimeters. Down here, side C. Does that look the same as side A? No, it looks bigger, doesn't it? It should be more than 3. Let's check. The edge is going to go right to the end of that line. And let's see. Oh, I get about 5 centimeters. And what about D? Do you think it's the same as B? Sort of looks like it, but we need to measure to make sure. So we're going to put the edge right on the end of the line and this one right at the end of that line. And yes, it is a little bit longer maybe, but it is about 6 centimeters. So now, which side is, sorry, you can't see that. Which side is the longest? Side A, side B, or side C? Now we can just look at the numbers and compare the numbers. Is 3 centimeters, 5 centimeters, or 6 centimeters? Which one of those numbers is the biggest? So the most centimeters, the longest. That's right, 6. So 6 centimeters is side B. I'm just going to circle that one. Well, how much longer is side B than side A? Remember, when we're asking for that difference, how much longer is it? What's the difference between the two? How many centimeters more we subtract. So I'm going to say 6, which is side B, minus 3, which is side A, equals 3 centimeters. The difference between 6 and 3, we're going to count back 3. 1, 2, 3. The difference is 3. How much shorter is side A than side C? So again, whether it's shorter or longer, we're looking for the difference between these two sides. We're looking for what is the difference between side A and side C. If we're looking for the difference between the numbers, we are subtracting. So we can do a subtraction sentence, or we can count back on our number line. So side C is 5, and side A is 3. So 5, and we're going to go back 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 centimeters is the difference between those two numbers. Sides B and D are the same length. What is the length of sides B and D together? If we were to put these two lines together, what would that be? 6 plus 6. That's one of your doubles. Do you know that? If you don't, you can use your centimeter ruler number line to count it up, or your fingers. Hold 6 in your hand. Here we go, 6. Now we're going to count up 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 and 6 more is 12 centimeters. Okay, here's our last sentence, our last question. What is the total length of all 4 sides of this figure? Now we already know that side B and D together are 12. So all we have to do is add on sides A and C to 12. So let's hold 12 in our hand, and we'll count on 3 more. 12, 13, 14, 15. And now we need to add 5 more. So say 15, and we're going to add 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you go all the way around this weird trapezoid, you would have 20 centimeters. 20 centimeters. Good job, everybody. That's it for today.